Here with Erik Jones, winner of the 2015 Battle at Berlin, a home race for you. I know that winning here means an awful lot to you. So just kind of tell me about that a little bit of how it feels to come home and win a race.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This is only the second race I've won out here, and my first late model went out here. So been a lot of hardships in this race, and a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of heartbreak last month. So pretty special to get here in victory lane, and the guys at Port City put another car together for me last night. We wrecked in practice our first lap out. I can still see the tire marks over there from where it happened, and to be here in victory lane is pretty awesome. It's a pretty special day for everybody, and especially for me. I definitely needed it, and it's definitely kind of hopefully a turnaround for our season and getting us back on the right track.
There's been a lot of bad luck on the NASCAR side, specifically the Truck Series, and you kind of hinted towards that a little bit. So how much does it help to be able to kind of step away from all that, hop in your late model, and go out and just race just for fun?
Well, when I signed up for this race, and I had my buddy Adam Chase kind of get me hooked up with these guys, and at that point where everything was going well, we just won the Xfinity race, and once we started getting closer, about a week or two, I was like, man, I can't wait to get in the late model. I can't wait to get in the late model. And showing up on practice day and wrecking right away, that kind of takes your hopes away. And like, man, it's just everything's going wrong. So, he convinced me to stay last night. I wanted to go home, honestly, and once we stayed today and raced, it was definitely worth it. Obviously, we were able to win this thing, so pretty awesome. It's just pretty cool to kind of get that monkey off our back. I hope this turns thing around, kind of in my life in general, and getting things back on the right track.
And lastly, you talked about the guys at Port City rebuilding this car, a new car. When you first put it on the track today, 1 hour of practice, could you tell then it was a winning car, or were there things you had to do to get it to where you are now in victory lane?
Yeah, it was far from a winning car when we first unloaded today, and these guys, Mike Bursley, Zach Dunston, all worked pretty hard to get this thing get this thing where it needed to be. I felt like I knew what I needed pretty well after a few laps, and I was definitely pretty tentative in the first few laps of practice, not wanting to tear the thing up. And they worked hard to get this thing right and fixed it. And even at the beginning of the race, I didn't know if we had a car that could win until after the second pit stop where we put lefts on. I thought, man, this is it. We got a car good enough to do it. It's just a matter of executing and getting ourselves in the right position. And we were able to do that. We got a long green flag run, which we needed for our car. So pretty special, and just thanks to these guys at Port City, Harley Bovey, everybody involved that got me here for this weekend and got me here for this race.
Erik Jones wins at Berlin. See you on Saturday.